analysts predicted, it had the desired effect.
You go through certain things, you know, you see certain things, and you develop that bond. Well, when we got back and we got on the pitch, that was it. You know, that bond really intensified.
When you play that hard with guys and when you challenge yourself like that and you compete against other teams, like you can't help but, you know, develop a bond.
Nobody else plays it. So, you know, pretty much any of us on the team can at any point say we're among the 10 best hurlers, you know, in New Hampshire, and we're not lying.
Saturday is the culmination of our season as a complete team before a bunch of the guys go overseas. All right? Make it count. Make it count for that. All right? Respect those guys that are going overseas by kicking some serious ass on Saturday. That's how we do it. All right? That's how we honor those guys going over there in the desert for a year. We show up, we bring it from the throw-in till the very last whistle blows all day Saturday. All right? Field set up 8:30, start warming up at 9. First throw-in is at 10.
Over the years, the bond between these soldiers has grown, and in 2010, they received the ultimate compliment.
We said we need to go to where it all started, and our goal was to develop as players, to develop cohesion on the team, to develop our respect for the sport, too, because this is the national sport of another country. And you have to have a certain respect there. You know, you can't just Americanize it. You know, you have to really understand where it comes from and the role that it plays in Ireland, because it is significant. It's a very significant part of their history and of national identity.
The Barley House Wolves, as they'd come to be known, accepted an invitation from an Irish Army hurling team to experience the roots of the game firsthand.
I tell you, it was an emotional experience to play in Ireland against other soldiers from another country. It was an amazing experience. We went to Croke Park, which is the main stadium, kind of the heart and soul of the Gaelic Athletic Association, the GAA in Ireland. We took in a county match. We got to see Cork versus Tipperary, which was a huge match and an important match on the year, and really get an appreciation for how it looks when the sport is played correctly. It was an eye-opener.
These soldiers play with a passion often reserved for those who've grown up around the sport. But they play with something else as well. And that part of their game comes from the other side of their lives.
When you're out on the pitch, you know, you can't yell out sergeant because you'd have like 8 guys turn their head to look for the pass. So, you know, we came to an agreement, you know, rank had to come off when you step on the pitch.
Hands in. Make sure you guys start off. 1, 2, 3, roll!
A number of soldiers in the New Hampshire National Guard wear 2 uniforms, but it's by choice. There's the one they wear on duty, and then there's the one they wear when they're on the pitch, where the Irish game of hurling is played. Hurling is not for the faint of heart, but neither is life on the battlefield. There's a connection between the military mindset and what's going on in an athlete's mind in the heat of the game. It's a connection that serves the Barley House Wolves well in a sport like hurling.
Honestly, I would say it's one of the most difficult sports that you could take up this late in your life. Coming from Ireland, everybody who does play hurling will pick it up at a very young age. So for this bunch of guys, you know, some of them who are over 40, to take up this game, it's amazing, and the commitment that they're showing to it really is, you know, something else. I can't believe how well they take instruction. With the skill level they're at, well, from when I first started with them, you know, I kind of likened it to training kids, except, you know, when you're training kids, you've got a number of kind of wayward kids who won't do what they're told. But from the minute we start training here, the guys are clued in, and it's obviously due to their military background.
Pick up the ball. Put on your hurley, solo.
Quite a bit more easy when I talk to other guys that are running hurling teams in the area. The discipline aspect makes our team aspect a lot easier. When we say, hey, line it up for drills, there's not a lot of questioning or dragging feet. I mean, guys know what they have to do and they go do it. I'm talking to a guy who runs a team up in Maine, and he said, you know, I got to get guys to start doing drills. You know, they don't want to. And I said, what do you do for that? He said, really, it's not an issue for us. You know, being a military-based team, you say, hey, it's time for drills, the guys know. Time to line up and we'll run through the drills. There's not a lot of questioning it or anything like that. It's the basic discipline to know you have to work hard in whatever you're doing in order to get better.
When you pass it, you follow through to the other side, okay? So concentrate on this, boys. Get the hand pass right, because we're going to be moving into a race on the next drill, and the last two teams are going to get push-ups.
You know, I think I see a lot of that.